I was in the hospital twice this year. We talk about, you know, partying too hard and shit like that. I actually performed at one of your shows right before I went to the hospital. I had blood clots. I had so they had to put me on blood thinners. I had a high blood pressure I never really even looked into. I had fluid in my lungs. I couldn't really breathe. Like I was fucked, you know. And I ended up going to the hospital here in San Fernando Valley, and they ended up you know, they took care of me. And then they wouldn't let me drink any more fluids. They wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. Like they had me like in a bed laying down because they were like, you could die at any moment right now. Like this shit is dangerous and you just don't give a fuck about it. And I remember I showed up, I was still on cocaine, and the doctor was like, you're on cocaine right now, and I was like, no, I'm not. He's like, I can see the rock in your nose, motherfucker. Like it's right there. And I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. So then they put me in this room, and I was in the room for like. I was in the room like maybe 12 hours. They wouldn't let me leave. And eventually, you know, you don't know how important water is until they not letting you drink that shit. Now I'm just like, so now I'm asking to please go to the bathroom. Finally, there's one nurse. She comes in. So I was going to the bathroom to drink water from the sink like this because they weren't letting me have any water. So, but now I'm laying down. I'm hooked up to everything. I'm on all kinds of medication, so I'm weak. And I don't know if you guys ever been on all the types of medication, but obviously your system starts to, it's fucked up inside, you know? So I had like diarrhea and all kinds of shit. So I called this nurse to help me get up from the bed, and she comes in. As soon as she comes into the door, she looks at me and she's like, I know who you are. And she's like, we watch your videos all the time. You know, me and the nurses watching your videos the other day. She's like, you're the comedian. I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, oh, man, you need to hook me up with tickets, you know? That's everybody's first thing to say, you know?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'm just going to use the bathroom. Can I please use the bathroom? And at this point, only certain nurses will let me go. Most of them will be like, nah, doctor said you can't leave. So since she was a fan, she was like, yeah, I got you. So she starts helping me get up. And I'm wearing, you know, the hospital gown, so I'm like, my ass is out and shit. And she helps me get up. And as I make the last, like, push to jump off the bed, I just heard my ass cheeks, like, clap. Oh, God, like a little clap, you know? Because sometimes you fart quick and you hear them, like, clap, you know? And it's kind of gay and shit. And when they clapped, I looked at her and I'm like, damn. She just heard me fart. But then we both look on the floor and there's like a perfect pile of shit. It looked like the emoji, you know what I'm saying? Like a little ice cream scoop of shit. And yeah, we both look at it, then we both make eye contact, and I was just like, I'm gonna hook you up with the tickets. Like, I got you with the tickets. Don't worry about the tickets.
Front row.
Yeah, and then she's like, yeah, don't move. We're gonna come clean you up. Shut up, bitch.
You better get her drinks too. You buying that silence.
Man.
You like, don't say nothing.
I hope I never see her again. That
She
shit
didn't
was
show up?
embarrassing.
She's signing up for the meet and greet, bro.
I never got it. Like I never got her the tickets because they ended up transferring. I was in ICU when that happened. Then I went to like general, and then
they don't do no meet and greets.
Man,
She's gonna show. Remember that time you shit on the floor?
Man, she's gonna one day she's gonna hear this story and she's gonna be like, that was me.
She's waiting for the right time.
She's
waiting for that first stadium tour.
Oh my God.